Hello friends. We talked a little bit about with the powdered soup mix, the price of everything. Well, tonight we are having a family game night for one of the kids' birthdays. And one thing he really likes is cheesecake, the simple kind with the Eagle brand milk, Eagle brand condensed milk. So I figured I would show you once again. This is powdered milk and how to do a sweetened condensed milk with a little sugar, butter, hot water, and powdered milk. And you make a wonderful sweetened condensed milk for you to be able to use in several recipes. We're going to start with 2 cups of sugar. And it's been long enough since I made this that we're going to see how much it is at the end, okay? I believe this makes two cans worth, but when we get through, we'll find out, okay? And then we need 1 cup of hot water, and I put this in the microwave. It's hot water. You can see the steam coming off. There we go. 1 cup of hot water. Because I just got home from grandkids' ball games, I hadn't even softened the butter. But that's 1/4 of a cup of butter, okay? And then I have the non-instant powdered milk, okay? So it's 2½ cups of that. 1, this is a ½ cup measure, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you were using instant powdered milk, you would put 4 cups. And I will have all that in the description box. One moment, I'm going to grab something that we can help it down. But with the Vitamix, they're very nice blenders at different speeds, but you can get a lot of power from them. Okay, I've blended that bottom. I'm going to just put it down so that you get a little help in mixing. Here we go. Take a look. Okay? Now, we have, I believe, sweetheart, can you read better than I can? He has glasses on and I'm too vain to wear mine. Is that 4 cups? Well, after we both looked real hard, we could tell that was 4 cups. So if you wish to make only 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, you would have the recipe that I'm going to have on the description box. But I poured 2 cups and it will keep nicely in my fridge. I could use it today on things like Hello Dolly's or the cake recipe where you just make like a chocolate cake and put your wooden spoon to make holes, the handle. You put your Eagle brand milk in it, or I keep saying Eagle brand, and that's a name brand. The sweetened condensed milk over the top. Put it in the fridge to cool and top with Cool Whip. It's one of the fastest and easiest cakes that our kids really enjoy. But I've got 2 cups right here. It's 15 ounces is a can of sweetened condensed milk. So 2 cups is 16 ounces, and it works perfectly as a substitute for 1 can. Here, like I said, I've been at a grandkids thing. I know how to make my own Philadelphia cream cheese, or cream cheese. Not Philadelphia, that's a brand. But I can teach that to you at another time. Or I can verbally step you through it by, if you make your own yogurt, you do it and then put cheesecloth over a container and put your yogurt in the cheesecloth, place it in the fridge for about 12 to even 24 hours and let the whey drip off, and what you have left there can replace your cream cheese. It's wonderful. But because I have a Vitamix and this is warm anyway, the cold cream cheese will work perfectly. And I'm going to take a half a cup of lemon juice. I don't have fresh lemons right now, so that's half full lemon juice. And that is all you need to make a cheesecake. I'm going to lower this, start it. Perfect, look at this. It's just awesome. Now, Grandma's going the easy way. I have a button graham cracker crust, and it's gonna go in, and by this evening when we go to play cards, it's going to be wonderful. I'm going to go to my freezer, and I have either freezer jam, which I could take if there's a flavor there, or I've got frozen berries, which I could make. And I will top this because our family personally doesn't like cherry cheesecake as well as they do berry cheesecake. So that's what's gonna happen. I will show you how to make the berry cheesecake from either berries, or like I said, I'll go check and see what flavors I have of my freezer jam when this is all nice and firmed up. But you can tell it's really, really a nice consistency. And I think I'll leave that much so I can lick the bowl. I love this stuff. I hope you'll try it, because right now I know the sweetened condensed milk is up there close to $3 a can. And you've just seen 2 cans made in a matter of moments. Be back when the finished product's done. Thanks. Well, just after we turned off the camera, I got another call from another child, and they invited us to Sunday dinner. So I said, what can I bring? And they said dessert. So I hurried and ran out and got a can of limeade. Frozen can of limeade. Okay, use the same recipe that you had for the cheesecake, only in place of the lemon, I put the limeade and a little green food coloring. So they call these grasshopper pies is what they are, okay? And I thought to decorate them, I thought I had some mint Oreos, but I didn't. But I had the fudge mint cookies. So I put them in here and broke them up a little. And this will be the garnish and the dessert for these 2 pies. And all of this was made because I had some powdered milk, some sugar, and 1/4 cup of butter. And so you can see it can go a long ways. We'll have a night tonight where we're going to have berry cheesecake. I went out to the freezer and I've made a previous one on freezer jam. I grabbed some strawberry freezer jam. This will go over the other cheesecake. And here's our grasshopper pie for tomorrow. I hope you'll try it. It really will save you some money. And it's surprising when you have things on hand and don't have to go to the store for them, how you can whip things up and have lovely meals. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Well, we're just about ready to go for the card game night with our family. And I thought I'd let you see. This is my freezer jam. The way I make freezer jam, I choose to do it with 1/3 cup of sugar to 1 cup of fruit. And then I make it with clear gel. With sure gel, which is what most people make their jam with, it's at least equal parts of sugar and fruit. So this is mainly fruit, and it's blended strawberries. And we're just going to top our cheesecake with strawberry, thickened strawberry freezer jam. And that's going to be the dessert tonight. It looks good. It certainly is healthier than if you were putting all the sugar of a normal freezer jam, and I think it'll be quite tasty. So that, or the grasshopper pie that was shown, are two easy desserts to make with your homemade sweetened condensed milk. Try it, you'll like it. I thought I'd teach you how to make some homemade salsa. Everyone does it differently, but this is my way and it's fast. You just take stewed tomatoes, either diced, or I like the chunks, so I get the diced or the whole, and then blend it to my way of thinking. 1 full onion. You can have white, yellow, purple, anything you happen to have on hand. A can of green chili, or I happen to have the jalapenos open, so I will use that for my heat. And do you remember? One of the videos showed how I had lots of cilantro one day, and so I froze it. And these are the ice cube cilantros that were just covered with olive oil and a little salt. Then salt, pepper, oregano, and sugar. So let me show you how fast this goes together. I'm going to choose to put 4 of these, which sometimes you don't even have cilantro, so that's not even an issue. Here's some diced green chilies, my onions, now we're kind of gringo mouths at our house, but for this amount you put what you think you would use. These aren't real hot jalapenos, so I probably put 2 tablespoons in there, and if I want, I'll put a little of the juice. Then I'm gonna put, this is Grandma's way of measuring, a teaspoon of salt, about a teaspoon of black pepper, a tablespoon, no, I'm gonna make almost a tablespoon and a half of sugar. Anytime you use tomatoes, if you'll put a little sugar, or anytime you use heat, if you put a little sugar, it really helps the taste of the recipe. Anytime you use sugar, if you put a pinch of salt, it'll help the taste of your recipe. And then, if Grandpa will put it on pause, I'm going to go get some dried oregano, and I'll be right back. Now, I just use dried oregano. If I happen to have any but a good teaspoon of dried oregano. And if I don't have cilantro, frozen or fresh or from the garden, they have cilantro leaves that you can get. And they enhance the flavor far more than if you leave it out. So, all right, we're going to blend this to my desired consistency. I do not like a pureed. I like a little chunk in mine. All right. And whoops, you can see, and sometimes that happens. I saved my second can, and I'm going to chunk it to the desired part that I like. But I'm going to take the big chunks of onions that didn't work themselves down to the blades, and I'll put those back in, and it'll be quite a chunky one. Now remember, I've talked to you about clear gel. Clear gel is a wonderful thing. If this is too soupy for you, put a teeny bit of clear gel as you blend it, and it will thicken this and chunk it right up. I decided, as we talked about it, I'm gonna put a tablespoon of clear gel right there and show you how nice and thick, and the blades blended so that it's not an issue of clumping. That's it. Now, let me show you this delicious salsa. This will give us plenty. We're having Spanish food for Sunday dinner. It'll give us plenty for that, and some to snack on tonight with our chips. Now, I won't double dip, but I am going to taste. I think it's perfect. It's just that easy to make your own. Try it. I think you'll really enjoy it. And it's a nice thing to be able to use up that cilantro that I saved. Something that we will enjoy for the next few days. So, simple. It's from Pantry Ingredients. Thank you.